What's up, y'all? What is up? What is up? Woo, y'all, it has been a Wednesday, but we are here. We are here to talk about Tia and her next act, y'all. And let me tell you, it was something interesting going on. Well, a little bit. I ain't gonna say it was too interesting. I ain't gonna gas y'all up that much, but it was definitely something going on with Charles, y'all. And we got to talk about it. I got to see what the girls think about it. Let me go ahead and get everybody brought up. I got Tyra in the building. Is it a struggle Wednesday, girl?
It's a struggle anytime we got to talk about Tia. She gonna say them strippers for the season finale. Is that what we're doing? Are we saving the heights of the show till the end? Because baby, what am I supposed to do with this? Where's Tamara?
I say, where's Tamara at? Okay, now y'all already know. Let me go ahead and bring up Ashley. Hey, boo.
Hey, girl. Hey. The only good thing I can say about this episode is that we didn't see her cry. The heifer didn't cry this time. So I thank God for that.
Yes, she really didn't cry. And I didn't really think about that. She really didn't cry. Hey, listen, the star of the show this go around was Cairo. Listen, I don't think she cried. I'm pretty sure she didn't cry. I'm almost positive she didn't cry for the most part. I don't think she cried, which is good. That's a good thing. But Cairo stole the show, y'all. Cairo is something else. I laughed at that baby. I laughed. Because Cairo said, what we not going to do is get in here and act like this was my dream. Because I ain't saying nothing about wanting to do none of this. This all y'all. And now I'm finna show y'all what I'm going to do when I get in front of these folks, okay? I said, okay. I just sat back. I said, okay, Cairo, I ain't mad at you. What did y'all think about? What's the vibe check or just in general about the entire episode? Are we getting somewhere? We feeling it? Where are we going, Tyra?
I think Tia is having a midlife crisis, if you ask me. They're trying to go back. Like, don't put that, as Kay would say, don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby. Who said I wanted to act? Huh? I have yet to have gotten verbal confirmation of Cairo saying, yes, mommy, I want to be an actor. I want to do movies, TV, and commercials. No, she is projecting this episode, and Cairo showed her exactly what she wasn't going to do. I don't know why we even did that. Baby, let Cairo be Cairo. Everybody ain't built to be no actor. Like, it's like she's trying to pass something down like an heirloom. Cairo ain't asked for that. That poor man. Charles, baby, she don't want you. Okay. I don't know what she want, but it's not you. And I just need you and your little corsage to just go on about your business.
Okay, that part. Okay, Ash, what you got?
Nothing. I don't have anything for it. I'm just glad Jerome is no longer an employee. I'm glad that, well, yeah, I'm gonna keep that cute. Yeah, it's just so dry to me, y'all. It is just so dry. I don't have the words, y'all. I wanted to really enjoy this show. I thought it was gonna give everything that I needed it to, but alas, it just falls flat every single time. From the elevator scene breaking down to her love interest popping up at the dodo and she done forgot, to that baby not using her words. I'm just not. Ugh. I could have had a V8. That's all.
Girl, listen. But you know how it is, though. You know, people love Tia. We all love Tia. This just wasn't it exactly, you know. But you know, it's a good start to get our feedback wet. But if we're gonna do this again, we're gonna have to come with the come on. Seriously, though, like real talk. Come with the come on. But
Please
listen,
never do it again. Please don't do this again. Not in this way.
yeah, she just needs to do it a different way. Listen, I'm all here for seeing Tia. Like I won't lie. I would be so here for seeing Tia. We just need her to do it in a different way. That's it. Just
I don't want
period.
to see her no more. No, and
Alligator.
we gonna Tia. I don't know. Tia's grown, but it does. This doesn't feel like a grown show, in my opinion. This feels
Okay.
very very kiddish, very very safe, but it is Tia.
Yeah. And I think that's the thing. Like, we really are being super safe. We're not doing anything that's going to be too over the top. So that, you know what I mean? Because, like I said, they have the PR skills. They got the good PR, and they've always been really tame. And even the fact that we even see that clip where she looks like she's kind of getting loose. I mean, honestly, that seemed like a lot. But I liked your ideas from when we talked about this back in what, episode 1. I like those ideas. I think that's the
It could
route
have
we
been
should
her
went.
first, Tia's first time, stilettos pumps in the club, Tia's first time in the hood, Tia's first time, whatever. Like, girl, let's go. This is on brand for her.
Yeah, it definitely is. And we would have liked to see her just a little outside of that. But, you know, it is what it is. But we going to rock with it because, you know, we going to support. So Charles showed up, y'all. Charles showed up to the event that Tia is speaking at. And then we also see that, what's her name, Alina? She's a lady of few words. So I guess we can see why they were kind of doing this together. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But Charles showed up, and the way Tia just giggled and giddied when she saw him, she's like, wait a minute. I loved it. I was here for it. Ashley, was you here for it?
So here's the thing. He's a liar. Call a thing. You gave that man the directions, the time, the name of the event, in hopes that he would show up. Let's not pretend he did all the groundwork and just happened to find the location of the foundation of the community day that you set up. Girl, you gave him the address, the location, the name, what color you'd be wearing, and that you were gonna have bells on. Like, stop playing with us. Stop playing with our intelligence. Stop making it. Stop. Just be authentic in this. I didn't need that. And Charles sitting there, he the only man in the crowd, like, what is this? Y'all don't even know each other. Like, I didn't fall for it. It wasn't cute to me. It wasn't a moment. It wasn't like, oh, la, la, la. She don't like him. Let's stop.
But why? Okay, listen, Tyra. Go ahead, Tyra.
Ashley said, "Cause why y'all matching? Why y'all both wearing white? Like, this is." I was hoping that what we saw with this whole scenario, that will be the last of it. But I'm like, oh, we're gonna continue with this. Clearly, she was short on. However, she maybe put 2 weeks to decide to film this. Maybe 2 is pushing it, and I don't feel like she has much. And we're stretching this scenario out. At least she didn't go in too much, and she did allow her friend to speak, which I appreciated because I was like, "Ma'am, let's not." I appreciated that, even though EJ said she's a woman of few words. Okay. And we have that. But Charles just showing up there, it was just like, oh, okay. Like, there's nothing about their dynamic that doesn't seem contrived, but her being giggity or just like, oh my God, like I can't do that with Tia. If in every episode that you are, I have to remind myself that, she an actress, right? She an actress, right? She's been acting a long time, right? Like it seems like, oh my God. And scene. It feels like somebody's going, cut. It feels like somebody's going to cut. This feels very sitcom-y. I'm waiting on Tamara to pop out and so they can combine and tell Roger to go home. That's what I'm waiting on.
Girl, not tell Roger to go home.
Where's Marcus Houston?
Listen, I think we have already gathered that this is definitely scripted. We are off the bandwagon of this is unscripted because it is not that. And I think that now that I've embraced the fact that this is all completely scripted, I just roll with it at this point. I'm like, okay, it's scripted. Let's go. What's next? Okay. What's next on the script? Okay, y'all. What's next is that our girl Tia does another little giggity thing. Like Charles wants this second date. Oh my God. Tia just be cracking me up. I'm sorry. Charles wants this second date and she's like, like it just always be these big dramatic things. And Sierra is like, what is going on? Did Charles text you? And she's like, yes. And then you read the text message. You like, these text messages is boring. But they cute for her, you know what I'm saying? Because I thought it was something spicy, but it wasn't even spicy. But, it is what it is. It's all cute or whatever. But then Cairo comes in, and Cairo just ain't for the mess, y'all. That's what I think I like about Cairo. They're trying to get her to do the puppy thing, you know what I'm saying? And Cairo say, "Roar." I said, girl, that's a lie. Stop playing. Tyra, what we got going on?
Cairo is adorable. Like, Cairo's interesting. I'm used to my kids having a little bit more structure, but everybody parents different. Cairo runs his house. Cairo runs his house, and Cairo gonna do what she want to do whenever she want to do it. This notion of her, a lot of kids are giggity and happy and energetic and very boisterous and just being a kid, but that doesn't translate all the time into them. Oh, this is an actor. Like, no, Cairo's just a kid. I think there's a difference, and I feel like it just felt like Tia was a little lost, and she maybe doesn't know what to do with herself in this moment amidst the divorce, or even with Cairo, and just the switch of the dynamics. It's like, oh, well, if you want to be an actor, we can pursue that. And she's kind of going down memory lane this episode, and I'm like, Tia, that baby ain't say that. Don't do that. These text messages, child, when I was hoping, I was like, you know what? I don't even think that's in Charles' vocabulary, but if that's a ping pick, girl, give us some action, Tia. It's like, nah. He just said, he asked me on the other day. I was like, oh, yeah, it's extremely tame, but this isn't, anything to be expected. But the way I was hoping that it was a picture of that, it wasn't.
Okay, that part. Ashley, you shaking your head, girl. Go ahead, let it loose.
Because what does Sierra really get paid to do? Tia in there cooking breakfast for the baby. She ain't offered to lift a finger. She's sitting there twirling in that chair. You ain't booked no appointments, no studio time. You haven't done anything, ma'am. Like, what is your job other than to overstep your boundaries and be all in this lady business? Sierra knew damn well that man ain't send no peen pick. She just want to be on TV. She's the one who talked Tia into this. I guarantee it. Because she's problematic. I don't like Sierra. And my other concern is, since we're getting this baby in acting, because Jerome asked her and you asked her and she said in the moment, she nodded her head because she didn't say yes. All right. But for now, you to be doing all this and taking all this action, did you ask the baby pappy? Did you call Mr. Corey on the phone and just see what his thoughts are? Because he would have been a truth teller. He'd have been like, nah, Tia, don't no, for right now, at least. I don't think Cairo's in position right now she don't really even listen to her mama. So she's going to she's going to do blocking. She's going to stand on cue. She's going to give back lines to somebody.
She's going to say no.
You know what I mean? I felt like it was a setup for the okie doke, but I guess it's cute for the show. She said this would be a storyline. Yeah, and Tia knew that text was coming. The text had probably come an hour before. Tia already knew what that text message said. While she,
what I'm playing on the peen pig. I was just hoping that Charles said it was something worth the shock and awe. I was like, oh, Tia, sit down.
Listen, y'all, I can't wait to get to this one part because I know Ashley is definitely gonna go off, but we gonna keep it pushing though. It wasn't too much of a big deal here. I'll kind of talk about this and we'll move on. Her and Jerome are talking, right? And he's like, "Who is that?" And she's like, "It's my manager or whatever." So now we trying to get we moving forward with this whole Cairo thing, and we're getting her trying to get her some gigs, maybe some commercials or something like that. And that's really pretty much all they really talked about. And she talks about how when she was a child actor, she doesn't want to be a momager. We know that that's not something that she really wants to do. I want to say that she kind of touched on that earlier, that that's not the route that she's trying to go with this. So that
was strange to me, EJ.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, no, that was strange to me because in one notion, she's speaking about the protection that is required of a child star. And she, she's very, very happy that she had her mom there and she was overbearing and making sure both of them were okay. So I would think that we wouldn't even think about letting Cairo enter anything unless I have to be there. That's what I thought we were doing, but she wants to, hand it over to somebody else. I thought that was a strange choice.
That's true. Did you think it was strange, Ash?
So here's the thing, and here is that tiptoeing around. And y'all, I'm not trying to come off as cynical or aggravated or anything, but here's my thing. You touch on these things that could literally be deep and meaningful and really help somebody else's life that's watching, but you won't go there. My mom was a momager and I really wish that she would have just been my mom. Explore that more. Let's get into that. Let's talk about your relationship with your mama. But no, it's just I'm going to get her a manager because I don't want to be that. I just want to be mom. But yet you're taking her on this first casting. My thing was, okay, put the baby in acting lessons for a while. I thought that was cute. Start there. Then let it unfold. But why do you feel like you need to be a part of all this? Again, that's what makes me feel like it's just disingenuous. It's literally just for the reality show, just for content is what it feels like to me.
Listen, and you got to have that content. So listen, Tia said she got to have the content.
Do it gotta be PG though? Can we do a little PG-13? Rated R on a Saturday? You know what I'm saying?
Here we go, right here. She said, "Look, y'all, guess what Charles did? Oh my God, guess what Charles did?" Hey, so when she said that, I was like, "Okay, what did Charles do?" Because I don't remember nothing when we was looking at it. But let me see what Charles did. And I just knew, I said, she better not be talking about that handhold because I know that's not what she's talking about. I was thinking maybe something off back, back that we didn't see. Girl, let me find out. I'm going to let y'all have it. Tyra.
Girl, grow up. This childish ass show. I done been as patient as I could possibly be. I have been very patient. We have been, 5 episodes of patient, baby, and I'm here. I love Tia. I want to support her. I'm here for the twins. But girl, grow up. This kitty boom boom. This got gaslit on we? Who's responsible? I need names. What the hell you mean he held your hand? The held my hand. Oh, he touched my shoulder. What's going to happen if he goes in for a kiss? Oh my God. Girl, what's going to happen if he put his balls on your forehead? I don't have time, Tia. I don't have time. Okay. What's going to happen if he on his knees giving you the business? I don't have time for this. I've never expected her to be salacious. I know that's not in her character. I expected her to be an adult. I expected her to be an adult, be real, be transparent, and just, this could have been a genuine thing. Those first jitters of dating someone who isn't your freaking husband. Let's keep it real and let's go. But this, oh my God, he held my hand. What am I and then it wasn't even oh my God, I loved it. He held my hand. It was oh, he held my hand. What am I gonna do if he wants to do more than that? You don't want to be, you don't like this man. It's very Sheila. I want this man. He don't like me. He don't love me. Girl, going up this mountain. Girl, I am trying. I'm really trying to be patient. But this was okay. I was with the girls over there. That's it. Tia, we thought you had some sauce. I'm trying, EJ. I'm sorry. I was trying to be patient. You should have said
It's okay. It's okay. I appreciate it. I loved it. Listen, what you get over here is raw and real, okay? Raw and real. Okay, it's coming at you. And listen, I'm just afraid to ask Ash right now. What you got, boo?
I don't have anything. I must have blocked this and seared it from my memory because is this what precipitated that the friends need to meet with Charles again? Because really, so. Tia, like, oh my gosh. And again, she don't even like the man. Girl, if you didn't want him to hold your hand, snatch your hand back. And then if you liked it, go on and sit on the man's lap. Tia, it's not that deep. It's not that serious. Like, oh my gosh, I don't know who she thinks was going to be watching this show, right? And what we want is authenticity and not, shape it exactly to who's watching, but kind of do. Know your audience, know the demographic. And like Tyra said, I'm not expecting anything salacious. I'm not expecting her to be throwing it out of every draw leg. But what I do expect is some level of like realness, because you can't tell me, okay, keep it cute, Ashley. You can't tell me the assistant is not a worldly woman who's out here living her best life, okay? And she's the one encouraging this. Like, be serious, y'all. Y'all know this wasn't good TV when y'all sat with y'all feet in the pool and started talking about, I have something to tell you. He held my hand. Like, come on, Tia, stop it.
Girl, then that was after. Did you know bees could still sting you after they're dead? Instead of being a leaf, I'm just like, oh, y'all really ain't had nothing to say, huh? Y'all really didn't have nothing to say? Who wrote that down? Oh, okay. Girl, congratulations on your check. Because that's what this is. This is a check. A good one. Because baby, this is cleaner than things that I have seen lately on the Disney Channel that my kids watching. Like, I don't know who this for.
Preach.
Listen, girl. Okay, it is what it is. I mean, I don't think anybody would deny the fact that this is not what we thought it was gonna be. But listen, we here now.
It's old maiden shoes. Nothing of the sort. Listen, nothing of the sort that we thought it was.
Listen, this part right here, Charles tried to get a little spicy. Charles said, let me get up behind her because I'm gonna need to do something because Tia, she moving too slow. And Charles knew what he was doing, y'all, when he took her to this pottery class. They doing a little, I ain't never been to a pottery class, but this pottery class looked like he was going left or something. Because I was like, what are we talking about? And then somebody stick a thumb inside of there and they rolling it around. And yes, I'm doing all the motions. And they was doing all of this. I said, what are we doing right now? And then Tia's like, oh my God, it feels like Demi. And I feel like I'm Demi and he's Patrick Swayze. I said, girl, stop playing with me right now. Did you just give a ghost reference? No. What? Ashley, I'm gonna start with you first because I feel like Tyra needs to gather her thoughts.
Yeah, you in the wrong place, honey. I'm gonna tell you that now. Yeah, go to Ashley first.
You already know that Tia planned this. Tia and her team planned this. They're like, oh my gosh, this will be so cute. This is something I always wanted to do. I've always wanted to be Molly. Molly, you in danger, girl. This was really, and then look at his face, EJ, and you're petty for this because you knew I'd have to point it out. You see how he's got the Beijing going on, breathing hard on her neck. She did not even enjoy this. She did not even enjoy this. It must have lasted for like all of a minute. Because it's just, it don't give steam heat. It don't give connection. It don't give fire. It don't give chemistry. And this in theory should have been a romantic, cute thing. But even the teacher walked back in like, oh, okay. Like, you expect something, but Charles ain't it. Get him out of here. You would never be Patrick. And baby, you are not Demi. I'm sorry.
She pissed me off. She pissed me off. Like, well, you guys could wear these little finger condoms if something about this just feels really sexual. Like, oh my God, what if he sits next to me? What if he puts his finger in my ass? Like, I don't have time. I just don't have time. Like, you would think that Tia ain't never been out in the world. You would think that she never had a dick on her back. Like, ma'am, you have been married. You have children. Like, you I can't say that here, but you're doing it and doing it well. You've been there. You're not a virgin. This girl, Ray and Lisa are not going to come upstairs and catch you with a boy in your bedroom. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Like, this contrived ass ghost moment could have stayed in the drafts. Okay, nobody wanted it. Nobody asked for it. It would have been nice if we could actually see her interact with somebody she genuinely wanted. I'll say that. This, I don't know where they found this brother, but peace to you, brother. I don't have nothing towards you. You doing your job. Okay, this is clearly a job. Clearly got paid to be here. But this is, I was waiting for something to happen. Like, even if it is contrived and scripted, I'm for that. But at least let it feel real to where we don't know the difference. It's scripted. Yeah. But hey, she really effing with Charles. We can see it. They have really great chemistry. This is awkward. Girl, if you're gonna do all of this, just go on a damn pottery date with Taj Mowry. Go over there with your brother.
I'd like to see Taj.
I know that would be cute.
Some the older one. They got another brother that he ain't want no part of this either. Them people don't want no part of this. They knew what this was. They knew what this was and told Tia no. That's what happened.
Because at least Taj came on the original one, didn't he? He had made a guest spot on their original reality show.
I think so. Yeah. I believe he came through.
I don't know.
I always forget that they have that other brother, that they got another sibling. Okay. Listen, we gotta talk about it because Charles was doing too damn much, y'all. Charles was gassing this up so much. I'm like, Charles, we all know that she don't like you. We've been knowing that. Like, from the moment that this all started, she ain't never liked Charles, y'all, like, ever. I think we can all agree with that, right? Charles done fantasized and made up all this. Charles is trying to get to his next dating show. I don't care what nobody say. Charles is trying to get to the next dating show. I don't know which one it's gonna be. Yep, maybe so, girl, because he is definitely trying to get there. Because Charles is like, look, I want everything. I want to get married. What else did Charles say? He wanted to get married. He wanted to be with the kids and all this. I said, Charles, wait a minute. You haven't even kissed her. Clearly, what are we talking about? Because we know that they ain't kissed, right? You haven't kissed her. You ain't felt up. You ain't did nothing but hold her hand, and that must have been a hell of a soft hand. Tyra, you can take it away, girl.
This, first of all, who put y'all in charge to be having secret meetings with this man to check his temperature? That's odd in itself. But this storyline is for season 1, episode 1. So I've been dating this guy. His name is Charles. We've been rocking for, almost 6 months now, and it's getting really serious. That's when this comes in. And then girl, act like you've been on the show. I can write a damn script if you need one. And then by the time we get here to the 5th episode, this is when, you know what? We have been dating, but Charles wants more than I want out of this. I'm just getting out of the girl, do you want me to put it on a piece of paper for you? Because I can put it on there. This here, where he's just popping out, and they've been on all of what, 1.5 dates?
Yeah, because that other one was short.
And now it's just like, I'm trying to be with her forever. I was like, what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's not making any sense, but we always knew this was coming. She just fresh out of that divorce. She was just crying tears, a bucket of tears, previous, because we had to drop Cairo down at the daddy's house. It was just too much to even think about Corey or see him on the carpet. So we're not ready for those kind of steps. So the fact that this is even happening is just laughable.
That part. Ash.
Oh my goodness gracious. The fact that he sat up and indulged these heifers in this conversation, because what is so deep that I need to meet with you. Everything you're doing is just so perfect. I need to just see what your intentions are with our girl. Shut up. Y'all just wanted another op. It was just another photo op. It was just another scene. It was just another piece of content. And he's like, well, can we be friends? I don't know if we can be friends. Just, make sure you're doing what you need to be doing. Find something safe to do. Why are y'all dragging this man all through this? And he just sitting up cheesing like, I love every second of it. I can't wait. Like Tia is just his one. Baby, you don't want Tia. Quit it. Cap. I smell Cap. It's Cap.
What pisses me off is with the type of women that they are, I feel like there are undertones of what could genuinely be a really dope show. Like, I feel like, I don't even feel like this is them. I feel like this is them tame and adapting to what Tia wants to present. I don't think they act like this. Like when she said, like, I don't know, I can't remember, but it was like, bear with me. I'm from a ratchet public school in New Orleans. I'm like, girl, give it. Like, let's go. Like, I can see those undertones. And I think she's from, I think she might be from Brooklyn or Queen. Like, there's essence to have some flavor here. But Tia just wants to be bland.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, I said the same thing.
Them. Yeah.
I said that same thing when we saw her. I was like, man, I wish she would just go ahead and just pop out because she gonna be funny. But that's the problem. Like when you have someone who can overshadow a person, like we all love Tia and we know Tia goofy and very tame. Like we get what her brand is. Like nobody's asking her to go outside of that per se. Like maybe step outside of it in a comfortable amount to where it doesn't take away from your brand. But allow these other people to really show their personalities, because that's what's going to bring the flavor. When we can see them doing these things, that kind of brings out you a little bit more. Like we just need something to just keep us to coming back to it. It's the reason why people look at stuff like the Real Housewives and all that type of stuff, is because something keeps happening.
I think she underestimated her own appeal as an individual. So often there is a chemistry, but it's when she is projecting with her sister. They bounce off of each other really, really well. And it presents chemistry just because they're twins and they're so in tune. With Tamara not being here, it's just left up to Tia. And I don't think she can rock it alone on her own. It's not enough. I'm sorry.
I agree. When he said she likes me, I said, bruh, stop playing. Don't do that. Don't do that. Are we friends
what
now?
What you think? What? Baby, I'm like, y'all lie to this man if you want to. Don't lie to Charles. Charles, your lunch is ready, okay? She don't want you.
He said, what she say? She thinks you're too good to be true. I said lies. You know good as well. She ain't never said that. As a matter of fact, she don't say very much at all about any of this.
Just just laughing, just that damn laugh every scene. Oh my God, Tia, you look so great. You're so beautiful. I love your hair. Every time. If we can't do nothing, we're gonna go through those range of emotions. We're gonna either be crying or we're gonna be chucking.
Okay, that part. Shout out to the 93 people in the building, y'all. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. Y'all make sure that y'all are hitting the like, the share, doing all the things, y'all. And let us know what y'all think about the show. Like, don't hold back. Go ahead and put it in the comments. We here for it. You know. Anything else, Ash, before we move on to the next one about these? Okay.
No, baby. No.
Y'all already know how I am. Let it be known. Say what you want to say in this chat, because I ain't gonna play with her, and you ain't gotta play with her neither.
Okay, listen, I love Cairo. Cairo is such a breath of fresh air. And to be honest, Cairo really has been like the saving moment. And if you want to say that about it, because she just been like a little wild child, and you just like, what in the world is going on with Cairo? Like, she's just a little wild child. I can't say nothing else, but she is definitely a free spirit. But when Cairo showed Tia better than she could tell her, I said, well, I guess we learned today. But we meet the coach, right? We meet the coach. We take Cairo out to dinner, and then we take Cairo to her first audition. And we prepared her, we told her what a slate was. And girl said, she told her to do the slate, and Cairo looked at her like, nope. Mike, don't do it. And Tia back there like, you know what we did. I'm just like, Tia, let it go, girl. Cairo ain't listening to you at this point. It is over with. Cairo said no. Like she said no. And that was it. Ashley. You're not.
Based on what we know of Cairo up to this point, I want to ask everybody in the chat, right? Based on what you've heard from Cairo with your ears up to this point, all right? And watching, would y'all, if Cairo was your child, would you put her in acting? I need a 1 for yes, a 2 for no. And I mean, when I say acting, taking her to auditions, a 1 for yes, a 2 for no. If Cairo was your child, based on what you've heard, with your ears, Cairo say, would you have put her in this position? Okay, back to this though. Yeah, when she wasn't responding in the car, I wouldn't have taken her in there and wasted them people time. Tia's messy. Because why did you bring that baby in there to waste that lady time? Like I said, keep it cute. Let her do the acting classes with the coach. I thought that was really cute. She seemed like, just let her play. Let's not make it work right now. And Tia, yes, because when I was a child star, I could tell she was going down that path. But anyway, no, don't do this. Like, you knew that baby wasn't up for it. She doesn't use all her words just yet. The only full sentence I've heard this baby say is when they were she said roll me up like a burrito or something like that when they got back home that night. That's the only sentence I've heard that baby say. So put her in the acting lessons with the coach. Do that was cute, but don't waste them people time. And I love Cairo. I think she's adorable, but like, to echo Tyra's sentiment from earlier, I think Tia is very much a doting mother, right? I think it's like whatever way the wind blows, whatever Cairo says she wants in the moment, Cairo gets. And that could be guilt around the divorce and all that. But again, they haven't explored that. Talk to us about how you're parenting these children, Tia. Can we do that instead of these exercises in futility? When you brought that baby in there, she was finna waste some people time. Just stop it. Stop.
She said, bye. Oh, Cairo. Okay, definitely was not Cairo's dream. I think we really were projecting when we said that this was Cairo's dream. Like I said earlier, I don't ever remember, and I could be wrong, but I don't personally ever remember hearing Cairo ever say that this was what she wanted to do. I remember Jerome saying that she would be good at it, and that was it. And it felt like we just kind of ran with it this episode or whatnot. So, I just don't think this was her dream. And when Tia said that, I was like, girl, stop playing. Now, you already know that we already think this is scripted. Don't do that. Like, we know. We paying attention, Tia. Love you, though. Go ahead, Tyra.
Girlie, baby, you can't tell Cairo when to get dressed and what time to be there, but you think, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Why are we here? That baby don't want to be no actor. What? I told you this is a midlife crisis. I think Tia's bored. Like, this what happened when rich people bored and they got some money. Like, they just make up stuff to do, because that's what this is. Yeah, her going down memory lane, and the acting coach was my acting coach. If she mentioned sister one more time, I think she's stuck. There's a delay. There's something broken. I don't know what it is yet, but it's there, because it takes a special kind of person to present this to the world. Okay, a special kind of adult, a special kind of 45, 50-year-old woman to present this to the world and be proud of. Like, you thought this was okay. Yeah, this is not that, baby. Let Cairo be just what she want to be, the running you and running that house and doing what she wants to when she feels like it.
Okay.
Nowhere in that narrative leaves room for her to be acting or doing any of that. Child, you don't want her to maybe make it onto somebody's set so she can say, I don't want to do it anymore, and walk off. We don't have time for that. Or roll off like the burrito she is up into the atmosphere offset. We don't have time for that. Like, this trail down broken boulevard dreams and the memories. And I remember back when, that's over. Who are you now? That's what we're here for. Who are you now? Who are you really? Like, when she said that, I was looking at her like, Cairo, and we were on set and I got to play with dolls. And she's like, I'm telling Cairo my best stuff, my dreams and all my, she's not even the girl who want to hear that. She bored just like we are. She said, girl, take that over there. Where my daddy at? Because you're talking to me too much. You're talking to me too much. Like, child, the way I just wanted to be a fly on the wall in their marriage, because I have so many questions now.
Girl, but it's like you guys have said time and time again. I think everybody's kind of echoed that same sentiment. Not only that, but even the people in the chat, is that this really was an opportunity for a different kind of show for her, and to really dive into some of these things. Like, I mean, that would have been interesting to really get the side of it. Like, why don't you really, like, what about how your mom did makes you not want to do this, go down the same path. Maybe we should put baby girl in just the acting classes and watch her develop and grow, and even see if she even wants to do this at all, instead of jumping straight into, just because you can doesn't mean that you should. You know what I mean? Like, we know that you got the connections and stuff like that, that you can get this baby some get her some gigs and stuff like that. But why?
I just want to know what would have happened if Kai or Corey, if they took the oldest son route and say, what if he said, like, I don't want my babies to be a part of that? What if she said, Mama, I didn't want to do it, girl? What how much show would you have left then? Because we put a lot of stock in Cairo. This is supposed to be about you. Peace be unto you, baby. I don't want to know about Cairo. Cairo's a child. I would prefer that we didn't see her at all and she was just, playing in the background. I thought this was an adult show. But somehow we keep making it back to you're now watching Disney Channel. All right.
Trying to have a full conversation with that baby, talking about I was on Barbie commercials. I used to play with Barbies. Oh, you don't care about what mommy
even with that felt
baby,
so.
We don't care.
That's why I'm like, something's broken. With that, it felt like she was trying to convince her. Don't you want to play with Barbies? I love acting. So I was like, if you have to convince her that hard, baby, she don't want to do it. And why are you trying to do it in the first place? It's strange.
Odd.
Exactly. Shout out to our girl Kay for the $1.99 super chat. Do y'all think Tia sees Tamara as competition? I don't. This is my answer. I personally don't think so. I think that whatever is going on with her and Tamara, that it's just affecting her. I feel like it's weird for her to be without. You know how, like, she's been with that part of her. Like, Tamara has always been her other half. They've always done things together. Everything that they've done outside of, like, in the entertainment world, they do it together. And so with her not being there, with her not having that other half of her, I just feel like I don't know what they going through, but I know they going through something, because I feel like there shouldn't have been a moment where we didn't necessarily see a phone call, a conversation in any of these episodes with her, a FaceTime or something. Just because I'm away, you should have showed a FaceTime with her at least. But I really don't think that she thinks of her as a competition. I just think that right now they going through something. I don't know what it is. Ash, you want to answer?
I hope not. God forbid. But watching them old videos and kind of seeing how there was a dynamic in their relationship between Tia and Tamara that wasn't always, I don't know. It looked questionable in moments. But again, those are sound bites that we got just as the public. But I don't know. Maybe somebody finally drew a line in the sand. Maybe finally one of them got boundaries and said, I'm not going to invite, whatever. I don't know what it is. But there does seem to be enmity. But I never got that it was jealousy about one or the other. Or like competition. That didn't seem that way for me. Even watching this episode when she's talking about, I'm grateful I had my sister with me because, she just knew me and we connected. It almost felt like I really missed that. You know what I mean? So I think whatever they got into it is what it is. And like you said, hopefully they can work it out, because at the end of the day, that was the closest person in the world to her. But I don't think it's competition or jealousy.
Tyra, do you think the same, or?
I'm thinking back to those old shows because I remember them fighting about like Tia feeling like Tamara was maybe jealous of her because there was a moment in time where she wasn't getting as much work. And I vividly remember Tia saying, like, I was on the game and I had all these things. And Tamara was like, well, I had my, Hallmark movies. I was on, I think it was Strong Medicine. Like, I had my things too. Why would I be jealous of you? Like, it was never... I think just Tia was on a bigger platform, especially with how popular the game was. I don't think there's competition. I think Tia has tried to go out of her way to separate herself, like be her own. We've been used to you as a dynamic for so long with that show. Now this is my time to do that. And I think this is such a missed opportunity because it's one thing to know you as an actor. Those are roles. Girl Melanie is a role. We know what you can do on TV. That's a movie role or a show role. This was the time to go, baby, I'm grown. I'm about middle-aged. I've always been, prepackaged as a duo, as, the innocent twins, the girls next door. I'm not that. This is who I am. And this was such a missed opportunity to really, really separate herself because I think Tamara is also pretty, naturally she's pretty private, reserved, and she with her husband, Mrs. Housley, and those kids, and Tia just feels like, well, that's not me anymore. I'm divorced. Like she said in that first episode, we are living two different lives. Like I'm single and divorced. Girl, be that. It's like she's scared of what we would maybe think of her if she just presents herself as is. Because I really don't think this is it. I'm not saying that she's being completely fake and she's a completely different person behind closed doors, but this couldn't possibly be it. This is a child.
Yeah. He's definitely given, yeah, understood. Okay, y'all. So let's move on. So Cairo is not ready for the big screen yet, but she might get there. Cairo said, "Look, I want to have a girls' night. I just want to hang out with my mama and just do the things that that we do for girls' night. Watch a movie, eat some pizza, just be with my mom, right?" But then who show up, y'all? Who show up on girls' night?
Charles.
Charles shows up because yeah, because she forgot the date, y'all. Like she forgot. She was so engulfed in trying to get Cairo in this whole situation that she forgot all about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they wrote it. This is the way that it was scripted, Tyra. It was scripted that Charles was going to show up. Did y'all see the way Charles' face looked, though? That was my...
so sad. Like,
Charles just looked devastated
about it, but it's okay. Like, this was the most contrived... Oh, my God! That was the same she got when he called the phone and even set up the damn date. Oh, my God, it's Charles. Yeah, can I take the call? Oh, okay. Like, girl, are you reading from a teleprompter or what? Like, she's like, he wants another date, and he said, "Oh my God, I'm so excited!" And then we were really so wrapped up. And then she presented it as it was something so important. My daughter, she wanted your daughter. Don't put that on Cairo's neck. She didn't ask you for that. She wanted to do this so bad, and I had some stuff going on with her. I completely forgot. I'm so sorry. And the girl, you're not sorry. Have him walking off in his little doodle green suit. He was trying to take you to prom.
He really was. He probably had it all set up, and we don't know how much cash he spent on this. I don't know what Charles' occupation.
He got regular money, as she said. He's so regular. He's so normal.
Okay, and us regular folks, when we spend our regular money, we get pissed when something don't go right. Okay, let them fool around and cancel a concert or something.
If she wanted this man, this would have been in the forefront of her mind. I got a date with this man later. Like, regardless of if you can't tell me this little poo bunk ass child that didn't just deter you so bad or wrap you up so much that you forgot you had a whole date set up with somebody. Yeah, you just didn't want to go. It's okay.
Okay, that part. I was just like, okay, well, because I thought this was the part where we were about to break up with him. Because at some point we're about to break up with Charles. Yeah. So I'm guessing maybe next episode next week. Okay, because I know we're about to.
Yes,
next week. This pissed me off so bad. This really was annoying because, again, Sierra, what do? If you don't keep my appointments and my dates and my books and send me reminders and texts and pop up on me, like, what good are you? How am I supposed to keep anything straight, ma'am? Yes, this was written. And we forgot. Well, we didn't forget. But, in this episode, she confesses all this stuff to him. Yeah, high school was fun. I went to a tough high school, though. But I had me and my sister. She, we could read each other without even speaking. I knew what was going on. And go ask him, can you know what I'm thinking right now?
Is it?
You want to do something fun and exciting? No, I was thinking you have nice hair. Tia, BFFR. Like, we knew all this.
He's a troll.
Listen, he ain't spend no money. This was paid by production. If there was even a date really planned that night, they probably paid for him to rent this ugly suit and do all that, and for her to give him this whole thing. It wasn't that.
We don't even want this man to graze our hand. He just showing up at the house.
That's what I'm saying. He got the gate code and everything.
I just thought he was going to meet her. We were going to meet because we were meeting up for dates. He hasn't physically picked her up from the house. We just popping up at the house.
She said that. She said, I forgot we're supposed to meet tonight. But how he get the gate code, Tia? The production gave it to him. He knew what time it was. Let me go make this scene real quick.
And scene.
Maybe he's an actor. Maybe we're gonna see him in a Tyler Perry. He might be in Beauty and Black in January.
Listen, I'll be here for it. Come on through, Charles. Come on through.
Never knew how much I knew. I thought she was gonna open the door and say, "Go home, Roger." I thought she was gonna.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean,
put this almost over. Sorry. She's gonna dump you next episode, Charles. Just hold on, it's almost over.
Listen, we almost there, Charles. Like, this is almost over for you. I mean, because Charles was chosen, so he can't just opt out of it right now. He probably signed some kind of contract that says he got to stay in this for at least 4 episodes. And we on 5, so at least 5 episodes. And next week, Charles is like, I'm out, and he about to go do the next dating show.
Go on,
have one of the beautified confessionals with her in that goddamn yellow dress. Charles and I just wanted different things, and I just feel really bad about hurting his feelings. And he's a very nice guy, sweet man. His daughter was gorgeous. I'm just not ready to step back into a real relationship after my divorce from Corey. Shut up, Tia!
That's exactly what it's going to be.
Yeah, who told you this was a good idea, ma'am?
I'm gonna go for some roles at this point. I'm gonna be an actress. It looked real easy over here, I swear.
Listen, Charles was just supposed to be for a good time. I mean, he was not supposed to be anything more. And the fact that Charles is sitting up here planning out his whole life with Tia is just sounds fake.
EJ, the way I would have been here for like her just getting it in and like cutting it off. Like I just want to get it in. Like if we could have just went like for like that real route, I would have been here for that. Like he wanna, he trying to wife me. Like I don't want that. Like I've been tied down for too long. And even if she does that innocent oop girl stuff, if it's just like I just wanted the sex. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm saying that. I'm just not that kind of girl, but I just wanted to get laid, and I did, and I don't want anything serious. I could have. She could have did the Bernadine. I needed to get laid, so I did. I'm not like you,
Gloria.
I need somebody to hold me.
I need somebody to hold me.
Yes. And that would have been more realistic, and I would have been all here for that. And I ain't even gonna lie, I would definitely be tuning in every week. I mean, like not like a chore, like oh God, gotta watch this, gotta see what's going on with this week. It would have been like I'm ready.
We are funnier than the damn show. I'm here for it. This is criticism city. Like this is just what it is. She couldn't have put this out here seriously, thinking that this was gonna be, There isn't a lot out here, and I'm here for the clean content. Everything doesn't have to be, trauma and family values type situation, or it doesn't have to be that, but it doesn't have to be this either. This should just be you being a woman. I'm older, autonomy. I wanted the sex, so I had it. This is just what it is. Do we have to see you having the sex, see you kissing a man in the mouth? No. But if we got Charles standing outside your door like, hey, Tia,
where you at?
Where you at? Like I just gave him some, and he's just been calling my phone nonstop. And I haven't experienced this in so long. All we did was, am I a freak? Did I really rock his world? You can still be yourself. We just want something else.
Okay. And listen, if I was Charles, I would have took my doggone what was it, a corsage?
Corsage.
I would have took my corsage back.
He wouldn't have got that. He was like, well, I mean, it's fine. I'm sad. It's really not. That Flavor Flav soundbite to be like, it kind of bothered me. But it didn't bother. But it did kind of bother me though. Like he was bothered. He was very bothered.
Did she even get a man a hug as he left, or did she dap him up? Like, all right.
She took that corsage and thank you. Oh my gosh, she was too busy like this to hug him. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Yes, that's where she was at with that. Yeah, she didn't even give him a hug for the thing. Now that you mention it, she did give him a hug for the
every episode. It looked like she about to say, "You looked me in my face during and told me you didn't sleep with her. You better act somewhere else. I don't want it here. All right,
girl.
We've been rocking with you for so long to get in our face and be acting on this reality show."
he got a bigger hug when he came to the breast cancer thing. Listen, Charles has spent his time and energy trying to make this work. Tia could have done better. I'm sorry. She really didn't give him no hug. I'm mad now.
No, y'all keep my soundbite in the pocket of her breaking up with that man. If she say that verbatim, I want to check.
Okay, that'll be funny.
Oh Lord, I think it's gonna be pretty damn close, EJ. I really do.
Listen, I'm here for it. Honestly, I can't wait till next week to see her how this is all gonna unfold as she breaks up with him, because she's gonna kick the crew out and everything. And I'm like, okay,
is that what that was for, girl? I
gotta be,
because she's still going. Mommy's gonna go meet a friend. Like, I feel so bad about lying to Cairo. What are you talking about? You gotta tell Cairo everything. Do you tell her when you wipe your ass? Like, you don't have to tell her everything. Go on your damn dates. Go lay on your back. Go do something.
Tia do need to just go ahead and just put it out there. Just go ahead and have a little one night stand or something. Like, just let it be free or something. Do something. I don't know.
It doesn't have to be sex. She could have just been traveling, like in her little post breakup or whatever, and her posting constantly. She was traveling, like her just exploring. It just could have been so many other narratives aside.
Yeah. But take us on damn set. Take us on set with you. We know you was doing your Hallmark and Lifetime movies. We know you was recording them at the time. Take us. Let's go on a day in the life. Let's see what you do.
Where is Tyreek? Where's Manrico?
Oh, he's gonna be in the Lifetime movie with her.
Oh,
yes. And another, because I forgot what the name of the movie is right now. I can't think of it, but
the way I would have hollered, EJ, if she would have been like, you know what? There's an old friend. We're gonna link up. We're gonna have brunch, and I just haven't seen him in a long time. And I'm just, girl. And Manrico came strolling, smiling in the episode. I'm like, it's Manrico.
Okay.
Some reunions. They keep calling. Leave Jackie alone. She always got to show up for y'all. Every time y'all get in front of the damn.
At least she gonna make a good episode. Hurry up and bring Jackie.
We'll go Mary.
I love her in 227. That was a good one, man. They don't make them like that no more.
I bet you we ain't even watched it yet. Watch she show up to pacify Tia, because she's gonna feel like she hurt this man and she didn't spare his feelings. And Lisa, because Lisa's always been, Jackie has always been a very liberated woman. Go, oh no, baby, this is what you have to do. You did this for yourself. You're not ready to be tied down. Go out and explore the world. Men are disposable at this point. Be single. Be you. She's gonna just come on this show just to give her validation for dumping Charles.
Okay,
I'm gonna write something. I watch. Y'all just hold on. We're gonna write something.
You listen, you need to go ahead and write the script for him, because listen, you got it. I ain't mad at everything that you done threw out. I'm like, yeah, I'll watch that. I'm good with that. Don't get her. They need to go ahead and hire you. Listen, if y'all watching, because I know y'all be sneaking sometime. If y'all watching, she got you. Right? Storylines for a second season. If we make it to the second season,
to show this to Tia, and she sees me, let her know I said what the fuck I said. Don't do this again. All right.
Okay. Gonna come through with the second season. That's what I'm talking about. They just need to go ahead and let you direct that second season. But y'all, that's it. That was literally it. That was what was up with Tia Mowry's My Next Act. This was episode 5, I do believe. I cannot remember what it was titled. Something about Cairo or something. Y'all know. But we gonna be here next week. We rocking with it now. I think two more episodes, maybe something like that.
Is it 8 or 10 episodes? It's something like that. At least 8.
Ashley, you ain't gotta look so disinterested like that.
Somewhere between 8 to 10. But y'all know we'll be here next week to talk about it. And listen, we need to know what y'all think about it. If you're watching this on the replay, guys, please make sure to drop down in the comments. Let us know what y'all thought about the episode. Do y'all feel like this is a little bit much? Like, if it's a little bit too fake? Would you have rather have seen some of the examples that our girl Tyra gave us? Would y'all have rather seen that? And if you have some of your own, drop them down there so that they'll know what the people want to see, so that we can get a second season and we can get it popping. So we're about to get up out of here, y'all. Hold on. Before we go, because we got one more. Shout out to our girl Latoya with the $5 super chat. Lemon character and baby Lemon jumping in the air to do a
Girl,
not her reading it.
That's supposed to be. That's the super.
Read the next one, EJ. Read that one. Read that. What it say?
Wait a minute. Let me get that out. That's what y'all was talking about.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hell. I'm gonna read it, EJ. Hippo character repeatedly points to the streamer while chanting, "Get good."
Okay, I'm sorry. That one out. God, that was funny. Okay, we know.
Get good.
Get good. It's good.
Girl, listen, I'm in tears. Wait a minute. That was funny. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all in on the inside joke. Apparently, it puts the words up for whatever the actual super sticker is instead of actually putting the super sticker. And my dumb self was really reading it. Woo! Okay. That was a good one. Can't say it wasn't entertaining, y'all. But anyway, we're about to get up out of here, y'all. Listen, before we go, we got to tell y'all everything that we got going on for the rest of the week. Definitely want y'all to stop. We are going to be having the members. We're going to be having the watch along. We're going to be watching Talking Dirty After Dark. If you have not seen that, then it is a treat. This is a classic. So definitely come through. We're actually going to be doing a little bit different. So you got to make sure that you are in the membership, y'all, so that you can be a part of this. It's going to be super fun. What else we got going on, Ash?
Ciao. Nothing till, I mean, we have 3 women coming. You guys be ready, like Friday. I need y'all to be tuned in and watch this episode of 3 Women. I'm going to just set it right there. Watch this episode of 3 Women. Watch this episode of 3 Women. If you've been disappointed with everything else, I get it, but we're back to Sloan. And these last 2 episodes are super duper crazy. So we are going to have the Littest live on Sunday, talking about 3 Women.
Wow.
And so yeah, just keep that in your hearts and minds. Yeah, that's all I got, because Friday's open. A lot of stuff is TBD this week. No Married at First Sight because it didn't come on, so nothing tomorrow. But we will be up, and make sure you're checking up the uploads. I think each of us did a From upload. Please go back and run those up, as well as the Meg the Stallion live. That was a really good live. So you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure that you have the notifications on.
Okay, absolutely. And y'all don't forget to go check out Kay, because she did have an interview with the character Julie. I don't know her real name. I think it's Hannah something, but I can't think of it right now. Don't hold me on that one, y'all. Blame you know, I don't know. I don't do names well, but definitely go and check it out. It was really good. I did get a chance to watch it, so definitely go check it out. Run it up, hit the like, do all the things, right? Y'all know what to do. So anyway, y'all, we're about to get up out of here. And don't forget, membership. So y'all can watch this movie with us, and we'll talk to y'all later. Peace.
Oh, that's clear. What the fuck you doing in my face? I wasn't doing that.
In here with me. Anyway, Doogie, you don't want me.
I don't either, right?
Problem with these other people around here. They causing all this trouble because they mad because they're ugly. There ought to be a law against 2 ugly people. You know, they'll bring in another ugly person in the world.